Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and replace the power door lock actuator in this 2000 Lincoln Town Car, same as any 98 to 02 Town Car. Tools you'll need are a Phillips screwdriver, flat blade screwdriver, hammer and punch, and a 10mm wrench and socket and ratchet, and I put a little star next to it because you do have to supply your own bolt, so it could be a different size depending on what bolt you get. Door panel removal. It's fairly simple. On this vehicle, this door panel has been taken apart a bunch of times, so some of the fasteners may be different for you, as well as, for example, it has a screw here, which I believe most cars probably don't. The reason it has a screw here, I believe, is because so many of the pins in behind that hold it are broken. But what you want to start is remove your door lock knob just by unscrewing it. Okay. Then in under here should be two, on this vehicle they're Phillips screws. And you just kind of put your screwdriver up under there. Now there's another Phillips screw up in here. This pulls out, and then right in here you'll see there's another Phillips screw that goes into the door panel. Okay, and as you can tell, I've been fast forwarding when I just get to the monotonous stuff. So you remove that screw, and then there's another screw next to the rear side of the pull. Okay, then at the bottom there's two more Phillips screws. It's kind of a little indent in the carpet. Just put your screwdriver in there, twist it a little bit, and you'll get the screw. Okay. This car has a little torque screw here. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be there or not. I'll remove it. This may not be on all cars. Okay, and then there is another screw here, but this is broken on my car, so I know there's no screw in there. And then what there is there's a series of clips. So you would want to work your hand underneath here, and there's one clip right here, and get your hand as close to those. You can slide your hand underneath, and you slide it over, and you feel it getting tighter and tighter. Okay, and then you give a good pull. Get that clip out, and then come up here on the top. Okay, give a good pull, another clip there. And then on these vehicles, there's more clips. There's clips in the middle and more on the edge. But like I said, this vehicle has been apart a few times. Okay, and actually before you pull the door panel off, you want to pull your window switch up in the front and then pull it out. And then there's a series of harnesses that just have little tabs. You press the tab, pull the harness down. Okay, this gray one, tab, pull it down. Tab here on the black one. And then a tab here for the brown one. Okay. I'll pull the panel away, and there's a few more harness connections back here. A couple of small harnesses with a black and white connector. Okay, press a little button here, pull that apart. There's a blue connector here that has a tab on it that you pull the wires of the blue connector, pull the tab out. It's hard to see. Okay, and then there's a gray connector here. Okay, again, big tab, pull it apart. Okay. Oops, looks like the screw's not quite all the way out, so. And your door panel is off. Okay, your door actuator is held in by a rivet right here. I've got a punch and a hammer, and I'm going to punch out the center of the rivet first. Okay, and actually I was luckily able to, once I punched it out, it actually broke the rivet. So you may not get that lucky. You may have to end up drilling that rivet or shearing it off with a chisel. But again, like I said, I got lucky and it came right out. Okay, so now your door lock actuator is right here. You want to pull it back and you kind of just shake it up and down a little bit. There's a rod that's hooked in, and now I'm pushing towards the back of the door. Okay, so that rod, okay, so you have to, that rod is in like that, so you have to bring it up and push it out of the hole it's in. Just bring it out. Here's a little clip here. Pull it down, use a screwdriver. Pull it off. Okay. Okay, now you're going to want to use a flat blade screwdriver and pry this clip off. Okay. And then the new actuator from One Auto, a little different shape. That's okay. You can see it's got a stud here, here, and then one that's a little closer to the edge there. So that's how you know that you want it to be this way. And you want to just put the clip, probably you would wear a pair of gloves because you can get pinched. Put the clip back on like that. Okay, and you can do this before or after. I'm just going to put it right in my vise here so that the vise is contacting the metal bracket here. And just use my hammer and punch. And knock that rivet out. Okay, so my original actuator and new one from One Auto. What you want to do is, it comes with a few different arms to fit different vehicles. So just press that right in. Okay, and you make sure that you just hold them together. Make sure that the contracted position and the up position are basically the same. Okay, we're ready to install. What I have is an M6 bolt. It's about 1.5 centimeters overall in length. The threads are a little over 1 centimeter. And I'm going to put that into my bracket. Okay, like that. Pretty tough to fill here. You can see the arms going in right there. And then down. Okay, so it's now in the same thing that when I move it up and down, my lock button goes up and down. With a finger, I'm kind of holding that bolt in place. And then you can see it come through right here. Put this nut on. And this nut has a little kind of serrations to it, so that when I tighten it up, it'll stay. And I'm just kind of holding the back of the bolt with my finger. And as it gets tighter, it kind of wants to move. Take a 10mm wrench and not easy, but you can kind of feel your way up in there. Tighten it up. Okay, now with the switch plugged back in, you can see that's working well.
And now we're just going to fast forward through putting the door panel back on. If you want to see this in regular speed, just check out our other videos for the Lincoln Town Car door panel replacement. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.